Alright, and they are starting really close together. Oh, this will be fun. It'll be quick, but it'll be fun. Alright, so we've got YourJelly and GFoyle starting with Sir Tux and Krakanu in between. This will be interesting. It looks like everyone's going for a standard build, which is fine. It's standard. Oh, look at that. Tux has already really started building his base, or planning out at least. Everyone else is just sort of going by the moment. Looks like an air factory is going up, however, for YourJelly. So he's going to get scouting ASAP, which actually will be helpful, and also will help him expand away from here, expand outwards, because he's sort of hemmed in at the moment. Com is looking to do, looks like he's going to do power. Tux is working on building stuff. And power going up for Krakanu, and G is going for power as well. So pretty balanced. Economies are doing okay. Looks like G and Tux have the larger economies so far. Air Fabricator is up here for YourJelly, and he is not sure where he's going. Oh, looks like he's going to grab all of these mexes around here. And bot factory finally going up here for Tux, and he is getting out some fabricators. Some stingers coming out here for Krakanu. Quite a few stingers. Looks like he just wants to protect from air. Oh, and we've already got a fighter trolling around, and it's going to get taken down if it comes too close to those stingers. And it's coming around the other side. Alright, there we go, and moving around. Alright. Krakanu has been spotted, and that is another one of fighters for YourJelly. More expansion going on, a little bit more aggressive here. Oh, units coming forwards. Might be going to go ahead and build that turret right there. Secure that spot and keep Krakanu from having it. Looks like that's where it's going at this moment. And he's going to want to build it quickly. Tux still working on getting things up, and he has been scouted at the moment. Yep, there he goes. He's been scouted fully, so they've been scouted. That turret's going up quickly, but GFoyle is got a slow economy going. And it looks like that gave Krakanu time to go ahead and pull his unit back. And he's going to regroup. Work on building some towers, and it looks like his com's actually going to walk all the way up here. Sort of going to take a long time for him to get up there. And laser defense tower now going up. Looks like he's going to try to build up a defensive line, but Krakanu is not going to let him. Oh. And Krakanu has pushed forwards hard. He's going to continue pushing forwards, it looks like, against GFoyle. GFoyle will really need to pull that unit back. And it's gone. Krakanu is going to keep on pushing his unit forwards. He's actually going to go full out. Nope. Looks like he's just using that bomber. Oh, bomber comes in, takes out 2 engineers. Oh, that hurts. Fighter comes in, takes out the bomber. Unit's starting to get to work. Nice expansion going on here. But sneaky little Doc sneaking around the back here. If he meets up with any of those guys, it's going to just be bad news. Nice expansion going on here for YourJelly. They're actually doing quite well. YourJelly, GFoyle have a pretty good economy. Sir Tux is a little bit behind in that regard, but Krakanu has the best amount of metal at this moment. Military-wise, things are pretty much even. Tux is a little bit behind in military. Looks like units being reclaimed here. And fighters coming in, and they are going to take out that engineer. It gets taken down. And bomber heading out, and it's going to go after those that engineer there. And with no fighters patrolling, it's an easy target. Fighters coming in, taking out those fighters. And they're going to swing around and get intercepted. And they're able to take out that bomber and take out one fighter more before getting taken down themselves. Tux coming forwards, actually just in time to meet up with that laser defense turret there. Some heavy damage is done. Bomber coming around, and it's attacking some of Tux's doxes. G is getting some hits against him, and some really aggressive play going on here by Krakanu. His commander's really far forwards, which could be a mistake. If he overextends, he may find himself cut off. If YourJelly actually pushed in, he could damage quite a bit of this mechs. And more troops coming out, a lot of stingers, not really any docks at all, which is not a good thing to see. Oh, and those engineers are headed straight for those unit cannons, and they're just going to get ripped to shreds as they just stand there. Krakanu starting to overextend a little bit with his economy. Units being built, and G is pulling back, it looks like, as turrets get built into his base. And it's just a turret creep from Tux. Jelly working on building some vehicle factories and advanced air, looks like, as well. And that's really going to be needed. G moving away, trying to hold back enemy units. But he has pretty much lost his base here. Moving away, and actually it looks like he's going to come around the backside of Tux's base. Krakanu really just attacking G at this moment. Really wants G dead. Some nice sparse expansion going on. And those are fighters controlled by G. And looks like he's just trying to reclaim that docks. That Faber is just not catching up to it. Just keeps on moving. Good expansion going on for Krakanu, just continuing to expand continuously. Dux is hitting these pretty well. Kestrel's coming in from YourJelly, and they are going for those doxes, swinging around, up, coming around, attacking all those different units, and they make it pretty far into the base. And now they know that advanced air is here. Some unit cannons coming forwards, go ahead and attack Tux. More power going up. Looks like everyone's stretched to their limits, especially YourJelly and GFoyle. really in the negative. And looks like for GFoyle it's mainly metal. Not metal, power. Power is what he's lacking really badly. YourJelly, it's power as well. He's draining tons of power. Just about to get an advanced factory up here in a moment. Advanced power generator. And more kestrels. Those kestrels look like in here and taken out by the air. Trying to attack that advanced factory. Alright, YourJelly doing a little bit better. Oh. And bad news for him. There's a turret in his base. He's just not paying attention. And they're... Oh, looks like he finally figured out that they're there. Not before it destroys some of his stuff. Krakanu and Tux are pushing hard. You can see incoming units. Cresto sweeping in, trying to destroy the incoming units. And no defensive towers or anything, except over here. Fighters come in and they are able to take out units. And more units coming forwards. G has all but surrendered. And he actually may suicide his commander here in a minute. And YourJelly is really getting into a bad spot. Lots of units sweeping around. And they are really just looking for him, destroying all of GFoyle's metal extractors. And they're just sweeping all around him. Just trying to find where he's hiding out. Lots of advanced air coming up. And... oh, almost lost it. Orchestrals coming in and they are going after all of these air factories. Continuing to move forwards. Large group of unit cannons coming in. Kestrel is working on trying to destroy them. But they are doing some damage. The energy plant is not going to be finished. GFoyle really consolidating his stuff, working on getting an air factory out, vehicle factory as well. Units, looks like they've stopped looking for him and everything's being sent to go ahead and try to deal with YourJelly. Looks like Krakan's still not filling up his ranks with too many anti-air. Some stingers coming in. Large group of Kestrels running through Tux's base looking for his commander, and they found him. And they're going after him right now. He is not going to survive, probably. He neglected to build a strong group of anti-air. And we're going forwards. Actually, Jelly and G might win this, except for all of those units. Alright, large group coming in. And those Kestrels are wiped out quite easily by all of the AA that Krakanu has. Krakanu's units are coming forwards. And powered down. Actually, if he loses this power, it's going to be a very bad blow to him. It's trying to all come together and build defensive turret. Not able to. Kestrel's being ripped to shreds as they come off the line. Com's just trying to run away here. G is slowly expanding again. Expanding into what used to be Tux's base. Krakanu has an advantage though, and he is searching around for G once more. YourJelly trying to run away. His base shambles. And air superiority is coming up for G. We're gonna boating a nuke as well. Some advanced power out and some advanced mel going. He's definitely going to need it. Advanced air factory being worked on once more for YourJelly. And he's slowly moving towards it. Nice factory line coming up here for GFoyle. We're trying to rebuild. Actually doing an alright job. Krakanu is not being offensive against him at all. Actually, I don't think he has an idea where he is. Let's see, Krakanu has no idea, but now he does. Now he knows where G's been hiding out. So all of his units are going to start heading that way here. Oh, and they are headed... Oh, nope. Looks like they're going for YourJelly's comm instead. YourJelly's working on an advanced bot factory in G's base, or at least the extension of G's base. And lots of troops coming in, and there is no way that comm's going to make it through all of these units. Krakanu has an immense troop amount, 600 to 37 for G. Oh, tower going up and walls going up as well. Just really quick trying to defend against this incursion here. Units sweeping in. That comm is under pretty heavy attack. And it's just going to get a lot worse. Trying to build defense. It's not able to. And this is not looking good for either G or YourJelly. Quickly finishes tower. Continues moving on. That'll give them a slight reprieve for a moment. Those units are still scouting and they see where his comm is. Advanced bot factory still being worked on, but it is not going to be long before it disappears. Huge troop incursion coming from the south and from the southeast. And it's not going to be pretty for him. YourJelly barely making it safely now. Those towers are being ripped to shreds by all those units' cannons. Even with large losses, they can still just push in and destroy them. Another one going up as well. And the engineers get destroyed. Wall is being worked on here quickly as possible by YourJelly, but it will probably not be in time for nose coming forwards. Advanced metal coming up as well. Nuke inbound! Oh! Oh! And G barely makes it out. So close to being destroyed. A lot of units coming his way. Moving forwards now, trying to take out the enemy stingers. Krakanu remobilizing his army. Nuke is about halfway done now. Things are not looking good for G. His comp is down to under half health. And he's still being attacked. Slowly escaping the enemy units. But it's not incredibly fast. YourJelly sending his comm over, looks like to try and help out G. The units look like they're going to go ahead and circle up around, just come in and take out a large chunk of the base. Nuke is almost completed here. Looks like it's the normal bug. I'm trying to stop these units from taking out that tower. Able to, for now at least. Stinger's just sitting around there, not really doing much. Another nuke inbound, and it is heading for where the commanders were. Will be. Looks like you might get YourJelly if YourJelly comes any closer. Oh! And YourJelly gets hit by the nuke and is taken down. Oh! Ow, he walked right into that nuke. And GFoyle is seen. There's no way he can pull this off. Working as quickly as he can to go ahead and try to take care of that anti-nuke. Bombers coming in. And they're took out a bunch of the engineers. And that's just going to slow down the entire project. And going to make it take a long time. Lots of doxes and lots of unit cannons coming in as well. Nuke is about halfway finished. At the current speed. Yep, G has no chance of making it. His economy stretched way too thin. Krakanu running through the base now, dealing a nice amount of damage. Taking out power, and comm is running, but large force unit cannons coming out right behind him. All of these ducks is hurting right for the unit cannons. And they get swallowed up really quickly. Best to keep your ducks in the distance. Just going all out Rambo on this. Taking on each of the enemy units. Pulling his commander back. Trying not to get wrecked. Units are coming in. Taking some shots at some other items there. And that comm is under a heavy barrage. And he's going down. Oh, and GFoyle is taken down. By Krakanu. And that is good game as another nuke comes flying out.